Corinne. John, staying on Russia before I move on to the Indonesian election, but on a slightly different track. Vladimir Putin said that a Biden administration would be more stable and better than a Trump administration. Your reaction?
I think Mr. Biden, no, I'm sorry, I think Mr. Putin knows very well what this administration has been doing to counter Russia's malign influence around the world, and certainly what they've been doing inside Ukraine. We've demonstrated over and over and over again how willing we are to push back on what Russia's doing, again, particularly in Ukraine. And Mr. Putin should just stay out of our elections.
And on the Indonesian election, the candidate Prabowo Subianto has claimed victory. A couple of questions. Number one, when does the administration plan to congratulate him? Are you planning to wait for official counts to come out, which could be days or weeks? And number two, this was an individual who was banned from entering the United States for many years due to allegations of human rights violations, including the abduction and torture of pro-democracy activists during the 1998 ouster of his then father-in-law, President Suharto. So is the administration comfortable working with a person with such a track record?
We'll make our congratulations known at the appropriate time. I don't have, I couldn't give you a date certain or a time certain for that. As I understand, the results are still coming in. And we will respect the vote and the voice of the Indonesian people. So,
but just to clarify, though, the Trump administration did grant Prabowo Subianto, who was then Indonesia's defense minister in 2020, and invited him to the U.S. because of concerns that Jakarta may be veering too close to Beijing. I wanted to know what the Biden administration's view is of balancing between American human rights values and geopolitical expediency.
I think the only way I can answer that question is to reiterate that human rights, civil rights have been at the forefront, the very foundation of President Biden's foreign policy. There's not a conversation he has anywhere in the world with foreign leaders where he's not raising issues and concerns about human rights and civil rights. That's not going to change.